And welcome back to White Moms Today. We have Linda Shupp or Shoop. She's like either, but I think it's Shupp. Is it? Which one do you prefer?
It is. It's
Shupp. Okay, because I always have that momentary like, which
You're
one
from
is it?
Switzerland, you'd say Shoop, but it.
Shoop. Is it Swiss?
It is.
Really?
My father-in-law was from Switzerland, but when he came to America, thought it sounded more American if he said Shupp for some reason.
Okay.
So my husband grew up as Shupp.
Okay.
So I can go both ways.
Awesome. Good to know. Okay, but Linda's from the Penguin, and you've owned the Penguin now for how many years?
We're coming up on 7 years now.
7 years.
Time flies, huh?
It is a wonderful shop, and I've loved what you've done with it. It was always an eclectic shop, and you've brought in your flavor, things that you love, and your daughter, who's the manager now, has sort of redesigned the whole front.
She really has. She's really taken on the project of fashion jewelry, and now that's become a very big cost center for us. We've got great, affordable fashion jewelry.
Right.
It really makes a nice statement.
It's beautiful stuff, and I like that you do have, it's arranged, like you have, you know, a little bit of a discount area, you know, things that you're moving out, and then you move into the mid-price, and then you have your stuff under the glass. And so you really can get a range depending on what kind of, if you're buying for someone else, that you have, you know, your price point that you want to hit. And I went in there for cards because I always keep a stash of Penguin cards in a bag in my desk.
They don't all have penguins on them, do they?
No, they don't.
Okay, all right,
Actually,
just checking.
lions and canoes and all. I love, was it quotables? Is that
Yes,
what?
yeah,
And it's
quotables.
my favorite line. I go in there and I buy, you know, 10 at a time, and then I just have them at the house, and I pull them out, you know, and I'm like, oh, I'm ready this year. This year I'm ready for the card. And so I was out, and so I came in, and I literally went in to get a card or 2 or 10. And I spent the next 45 minutes. I had groceries in the car even. I mean, all the popsicles, we had creamsicles, and they're all like, the boys
Little
like, what happened?
funny
I'm
shaped
like,
popsicles, Mom.
Yeah, they're all like jagged on the bottom. I'm like, sorry, kids, Penguin. But so let's talk about sort of the overview of your shop. What is the premise?
The premise is we like to find eclectic, unusual, and I know that's really trite to say unusual gifts, but we really do scour the country to find really unusual gifts that you're not going to see elsewhere.
Yeah, you will not see these at a box store. You are not, and you guys do a great job. And there's so many nooks and crannies in your store that you literally could spend all day looking.
Yeah.
And it's a range. It's not just adult gifts or kids stuff. It's everything.
Yeah, we like to say we have toys for kids from 1 to 100.
Right.
You know, we try to have a sense of, even though it's called the Penguin Gallery, there's no classical music playing. It's not snooty at all. But you'll find many items that you would find in a gallery. But you'll also find, I think you mentioned you found some bracelets for $1 for some kids and stuff.
We were going to a birthday party like the next week, and I was in there. I'm like, oh, perfect, because we found these great little bracelets for a 9-year-old girl, and I was like, oh, this is great. You also found a little leather penny purse that attaches to a keychain, and it's so cute just to add to a topper present.
Yep.
And I was thrilled, and she was thrilled.
Yeah, there's a lot of people do that, and that's one of our little things that we do, is to try to find a lot of little small unusual items instead of spending $3 on a bow that they're going to toss after they open the present. Why not put a nice little, for about the same price, a nice little gifty item as a bow instead?
What makes it
But
stand
then
out a
inside
little?
you could put a nice $600 bracelet. That's okay too.
Could
we have
you?
that.
I like to get one of those, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. So let's talk about what you brought today. So you mentioned it's a gallery, and I'm glad that you did, because gallery, you know, to me means art. And you guys do have some beautiful art pieces in there. And coincidentally, I was at a birthday party, another one, I'm just party, just last month, and a beautiful metal, wrought iron, metal something giraffe.
Oh.
Beautiful present. Thing was what, 6, 7 feet high?
We have them in, yes, 7, 9, and 11 feet.
I mean, a gorgeous sculpture of a giraffe. And what a great gift, you know? And so you have access to that in the shop.
Yeah, and that's what people love. I mean, you know, we get a lot of guys coming in, you know, the old stance, like, okay, how long is this going to take, kind of thing. But then we have a man's section that involves toilet humor and things like that.
Right.
I mean, they kind of golf and stuff like that. And they kind of go in with the arms crossed, and we kind of watch them unfold. They kind of unfold. Then the smile kind of comes on their face, and then they're laughing and go, "Hey, you got to see this! You got to see this!" You know.
In the shopping spectrum of things, I actually tend towards men's tendencies myself because I'm not a shopper. And it is true. I get into Penguin, I'm like, oh, this is fun. I wish I could come in here more often than even I do, just to look at all the quirky little things that you have in there.
That's a good word, quirky. And that's kind of a lot of what runs through our store, and that's what kind of makes us, when we're working, we just have such a good time. People say, "Oh my God, you work in retail?"
It's a must-see
I said,
shop.
"You got to be kidding!"
Yeah.
Everybody just is so happy. They're smiling,
really-
they're
yeah.
laughing, and that's what we like to do. We
I mean,
like
it's
to make
been
them laugh.
part of the Village for a very long time, and you've
over
come in
30
and you've
years.
maintained that flavor. It's just integral to the fabric of the Village. So it is a must-stop shop just to see, and it's well worth the stop. And parking right there on Main Street anyway, so it's
Yeah,
easy.
and a lot of people don't realize they kind of figure there's always places like right across the street on the park side where the train station is.
Right.
They want to like pull up in front, and usually there's like a ton of places right
Right.
across the street. So
Yeah, so we use both sides of the street and the side streets too. They're all
Exactly.
open. So let's talk about, I think I brought it up earlier, things that you brought to the show. Let's start with this jewelry. We were talking about jewelry, that this has become a big focus at the Penguin. And this stuff, I love it.
it's called Alex and Ani. It is made in the USA. Not only in the USA, it's made in Rhode Island.
No kidding.
It's made out of recycled metals. They have a lifetime warranty. They're very affordable. I mean, they go from like, say, $24 to $38.
Great.
And people just kind of mix and match them.
I love
And
that.
each one of them has their own theme. So this one happens to be part of the,
Do a little hand modeling there.
what do you call it? Zodiac. This
Oh,
one,
yes, okay.
there's like zodiacs, there's birthstones, there's cause things, so there's like multiple sclerosis.
Oh, wow. See, I was just seeing all the
Earth
pretty
Day.
gems. I had no idea.
You know, they're all themed, so people kind of mix and match the whatever means to them. I mean, I see girls and they've got them like halfway up their elbow. You have no idea.
Well, I like that they have just the color gems too.
And
so
they
you can really just pound.
Yeah, so and you
pile 'em
could, those are
on.
birthstones, but then if you just like that color, you
Yeah.
would just put that color.
Or it
And let me
matches your
show you how
outfit.
easy it is to put on.
Oh, we're demonstrating, Hans.
Okay,
Demonstrating.
open.
Yep.
And we slide in, and then it closes
And I don't have
automatically.
petite. I'm not petite.
Oh,
so.
I have huge wrists. I have huge
We're part of the Big Bone Girls Club, huh?
the big bone Barbies.
Well, these fit. This fits nicely.
Would you
so
like a
easy
want
on
to see
and off.
how easy
Do
they
what
are?
I like.
Do
another.
a couple.
Is that
like-
rhetorical?
Let's see. You're not May, are you?
No.
No. When's your
March.
birthday? Oh, well, that's too far down the line.
Aquamarine, but that's
Yeah.
all right. I've never been a huge fan of aquamarine. I like green bag.
I know. I got
This
I got-
green.
So anyway, so it's
Nice.
just really kind of fun, and
That
you
is
just
cute.
let them dangle together,
Yeah.
and they kind of just, and the little charms
that.
themselves
Instant sophistication.
say that they're recycled. They show energy and hope, and they're
Oh,
just,
very cool.
they're just a lot. We cannot keep these on the shelf. This is just a small sampling of what we have in our
Wow.
store, and we get them, and like literally a week after they've been delivered, we're like, they're gone.
Well, there you go. More deliveries. Excellent. So we have the jewelry, and again the range,
Yep.
from a couple dollars all the way up. These are around 24 to 36 to hundreds of dollars, because you do have the quality stuff
Yep.
that people invest in that are going to be fairly family heirlooms for the rest of their lives. And you also have, we mentioned quirky and fun stuff. Looks like you brought some other
I
little
did.
items.
Starting,
I'm keeping these, by the way. Sorry, Linda.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I'll try.
it won't be the first time. August 24th through Monday, Labor Day weekend.
August 24th, okay.
The Village is the sponsor. We're the primary sponsor for Making Strides.
Great.
And so the participating stores, to be announced.
Okay.
We're obviously one of them. We kind of started the thing going along with Mike Klein and his stores. Fields of Ambrosia
Great.
has committed. The bookstore, I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody, but these are kind of the early adopters, but we're going around to all of it. And it's going to be called Pink Week. And so Pink Week, every store is going to be doing different things. We're going to be having events. We're going to be
good.
doing different offerings. The one thing that we're consistently doing in all of the stores that are participating is we'll be selling pink boas. And in my store, they're all $5. And so, and in my store, I'm donating the whole $5.
Oh, wow.
the
So
whole
100% goes.
100% is going to breast cancer. So we're hoping that everybody's going to be walking around town with pink boas.
Yeah.
And if you walk into a
Okay.
bunch of store and you see everybody dressed up in pink, That's what's
a
going on.
participating store.
And so we're doing that as kind of a kickoff before the October walk, which is now in Whitaker Woods because it's moved from Settlers Green to the
Right.
Village. So now that we're going to be doing it, and we wanted the Village to sponsor it. So we want to
good.
be, so we've committed to $5,000, and we hope we raise a whole lot more than
Yay.
that. So
Great cause. And so these are some of the pink items that you've brought.
Yes.
Why don't you give us a rundown?
Well, we already started a kind of a Think Pink section, and we have a lot of breast cancer products already in the store, where a portion of the portion of the proceeds already go. In addition, we are between now and Labor Day have a Camellia gold bracelet, $1,500 bracelet. For every $25 that you spend, you will get an entry into the drawing for it.
Oh my gosh.
And if you write a $25 donation to Making Strides, we will put another thing in there for you.
Great.
So we're hoping
And
to.
now, is that on display at the store? Can people see
no,
that, or a
not
picture
yet.
or something?
It is coming.
Okay, good,
This is
good.
you're hearing it here first.
Oh, wow,
It's
okay.
supposed to be. We'll have it before that event. We might have it a week before
Yeah.
the event, but I just
I'm
kind
sure
of
it's
giving people a
gorgeous.
heads up.
Yeah.
And anyone can enter into the drawing now. But it's 14 karat gold bracelet, $1,500 bracelets that we're doing. So
Very nice.
So we're hoping people will get excited
Yeah.
about that. So this is just a small sampling
Okay.
of some of the breast cancer items that we now carry. These are called Tiny Toasties, and what this is a hand warmer, and it's in like a little mitten.
Oh.
And it's reusable, which is nice because you can do it over and over again.
Wait, so this isn't just a minute?
Nope. It's got
Because
its
I
own little
shoot
pocket.
with these. I like these because
Yep.
they keep my hands are thin and stuff.
And
but
what you do
that's
is
so
you can
cute.
heat it up, put it in your little mitten, and then you can put that
Oh,
in
it's
your
more like a pocket. Okay, I was
and then
thinking
you
they
could
were
put
little
yeah,
gloves.
you'd have to have really tiny hands probably
Well,
for that.
That's me.
I'm not.
That's me, Linda.
So, but then you put those in your pocket, and so it becomes like a little pocket
Love it.
warmer.
Yeah.
And that's really popular. And all of these, a good portion go to breast cancer.
Good.
Coffee mug, why not something like this? Imagine a world without cancer. Save the tatas. You know, I'm sure you guys can relate to that. So,
Nice.
and then of course these T-shirts we sell as well. It says "Fight like a girl."
Cool.
And they're really soft. They're really nice.
Feeling-
They're not like the
Yeah,
the
that is
crunchy.
nice. Yeah.
They're really kind of soft.
Oh, cool. All right. What else we got? Oh, another
Journals, Fight Like a Girl journal, which is fun. I'm giving our cameraman quite a little workout here, huh? Poor guy's
Hans
gotta
likes
run,
it though.
he
Hans
has to run
likes
back
it.
to the
yeah.
console.
He
run
doesn't
back
have
to
to
the
do
camera.
that though, so he's in on it.
He's
in
good,
on it.
huh?
Yep.
All right. And for you wine drinkers, we have a great wine glass here. Save the tatas, nice and pink, sparkly on the bottom.
That's nice.
And
yeah.
that's kind of fun. And then, of course, the boobs for bartenders for boobs. Boobs for bartenders. That really
Boobs.
wrong.
Just
Whatever.
came out
That's
and
it.
said
I
it,
mean, they're a
didn't ya?
great donor in the valley. I mean, they raise a lot of money, and I thank all you bartenders. I think that's really great. So you guys ought to just encourage all your gals to come down and buy a wine glass.
Absolutely.
And then maybe they could bring their wine glass to your bar.
Well, there you go.
And if you don't like wine,
Oh,
coffee,
this is funny.
we have
I like
water.
this.
And so we have just a funny koozie. Isn't that just
Yeah,
great?
that's great.
Again, Fight Like a Girl theme. And
Good. And a portion of the proceeds go to
exactly all
Good.
of these
The
items.
cause.
And then, like I said, that kickoff week, we're going to be doing all kinds of things. We're going to have like an event. You know, some stores will be doing pink champagne and pink lemonade and cupcakes with pink icing.
Right.
and-
Now, how will we find out more about when that all gets firmed up?
Well, that will go out on the e-Traveler newsletter through the
Okay.
Chamber of Commerce. It'll be posted at the various businesses. We'll also be making announcements on the radio and, of course, RSN. I'm sure.
All right.
Outdoor. Oh.
That's all right.
Slap-
You know,
slap-
I still do. It's okay to say RSN. I
Okay.
still do it all the
Okay,
time
all
because
right.
we're RSN for a very long time.
Yeah.
Now we're White Mountains Television combined with outside television, so
Yeah.
you know it can get confusing.
It does. It is. So we're going to be putting it out to the media, and it'll be posted in
Great,
in all
and I'm
the
sure on the
stores.
Chamber's website as well.
Exactly.
Okay, good,
Yep.
awesome.
Yep.
Well, Linda. Oh, and did you want to mention this, or is this just for?
No, I usually come with a bag. When I always bring my stuff in a bag, and this is just one example. These are
things are great.
recycled shopping bags. So, you know, they're fun designs. This
Yeah.
is paper or plastic, neither. And they're made of recycled materials. And what's fun is we have them in all sizes, and we no longer carry paper gift bags anymore because we encourage people to use these for
good.
a couple of dollars more. Instead of spending, you know, $6 or $7 on a paper bag that you're going to throw away, why not get a nice little bag in a nice design that they can actually use, smaller ones
Good
as
idea.
a cosmetic bag or something like
Everything's reusable, right?
that. That's why we try.
Awesome. Well, Linda, thank you so much. Why don't you tell me hours of operation and
Okay.
days?
All right. We're open 7 days a week, 363 days a year. Christmas and Thanksgiving we take off.
Good for you.
In the summertime, we're open from 9 in the morning till 9 at night, and on Friday and Saturday, we're open till 10 at night.
Wow, that's good because a lot of people are milling around on Main Street.
Yeah, exactly. Go in, you know, have a little
Good.
dinner, come out and see us.
Well, Linda, thank you so much. Always a pleasure. It's been too long since I've seen
I know.
you. So.
I wish I'd seen you
Well,
yesterday
yeah,
when you
I
were
was
in the
like
store.
hanging around your store waiting.
Well, no, just say, is Linda here? I'd come out and see you.
Oh, Linda here. Don't you know who I am?
No, I'd want to
but
say hi.
It's a great shot. The Penguin right on Main Street in North Conway, and it's again Route 16, Main Street, and there's both sides of the street parking, lots of hours of operation, and just a fun store to stop by. Thanks again, Linda. All right, folks, so we're going to do more weather, more Watch and Win, and we have more guests waiting, so stay tuned.